This series is about my sixth Ford Ranger. I've owned six of them over the years, and they were all the same. Long box, V6, Fleet. The Fleet Rangers never had all the bells and whistles. It was just a truck. That was all I wanted. My first Ranger was a 1984. Then I got an 87. Then an 89. Then a 93. And finally a 2007. This is an image of my 2007 Ford Ranger one day before it was sold with 194,000 miles. And here it is setting next to the new Ranger, the 2022. It was special ordered as a super cab, 6-foot 1-inch box, vinyl floor, cloth seats, mud flaps, and the rear seat delete. This episode is going to concern installing a voltmeter in the cab because the voltmeter that I have in the back storage area, that's the only one I have currently on that dual switch, and this is how I installed a voltmeter and found out that once you put it in, you can't read it. So I fixed it so you could read it. So here you can see that I've installed a voltmeter, and this is the actual voltmeter that I purchased off of Amazon. And if you notice, it's at such a low angle, setting in the seat, unless you tip your head down, you can't read it. Now this particular image, you can barely see the blue numbers. It's covered up by the thing that says voltage. So if you tip your head down, now you can see it, but you can't do that and drive. So I decided I'm going to unscrew the nut in the back, tip the display outward, and kind of jam it in with the threads and see if that would work. I can see a bit more of the numbers, but I still can't see it all. So the next step was to remove that panel again, go to Harbor Freight and get some HFT super glue gel, then take the display, put it at an angle, the maximum angle that I could get it, and then lay in super glue gel on both sides of the display, as you see. And with that dry and reinstalled, you can see at this angle, I've got the display right back against the base so it can't go any farther, and the bottom is out as far as it can go. And with that, now when you look down, you can actually see the display. Now, could I have used a different display? Yeah, there was another one that had a kind of an RPM style LED ring that would indicate the voltage, but I didn't want anything that flashy. There's nothing that's flashy on my truck, and I've tried to de-flash the truck. So this is the best that I've been able to come up with. And if you look down below that display right there, you'll see where the auto start stop is supposed to be. It's gone. It was never put in. They didn't have the sensors, so they just put a blank plate. So this truck doesn't have a lot of the whiz-bang stuff that people are disabling.